So, yeah. All right, game 3 between Creator and Nina. All right. They have StarCraft 3 out now. It's called Halo Wars 2. Should I play Halo Wars 2? I actually... one of the best Halo Wars player is actually a StarCraft 2 American pro. And he offered to teach me Halo Wars. I think my wife may have bought it for me, but I haven't played it. Something like that. No, Halo Wars sucks. I don't know which Halo Wars I own. I don't know which one it is. I think it's on Xbox, but I'm not... I'm not 100% sure of any of this. Get Gemini play it for me, yeah. Yeah, maybe we'll try it at some point, actually. Decent idea. I'll consider it. Are you supposed to play it on a computer, or are you supposed to play it on an Xbox? Halo Wars. No, people are not way worse than old days. Guy in the chat all-nighter. I'm glad that you won some games, though. Congrats. Yeah, everything seems to be better on PC generally. No, actually, I play anything I'm going to play with the controller, I'll play on the Xbox. I do like the Xbox, although I haven't played it in like fucking 3 months. Because I bought that Zelda game. So, where are we at here? Second gate finishing up here for Creator. And it's going to be 1 Stalker and nothing? What? Oh, 2 Stalkers. Okay, there it is. Okay, so we'll see if Nina does a similar build to the previous game where she was, like, very consistent on Stalker production.
ST4 and Kai Hanglo.
What up, Stanky?
X300. RT, you should treat chat to some nice Dune 2 from 1992. Solid RTs.
Yeah, I should, really. I've been wanting to try some of these older ones that people talk about a lot. I actually bought the newer Dune. I meant to try that, and I just haven't yet. Okay, so next is going up on both sides. Creator with those additional sentries coming out. Some good micro there on both sides. Oh! 1 extra shot from Creator. 2 extra shots from Creator. And Nina just going to run. Not a big deal. No hull damage. I believe so. Yes. Tooth and Tail is okay. O-Bone SOB. Great taste. Great taste. Tooth and Tail. God's honest truth. One of the best RTSs of the last 10 years. Absolutely one of the best RTS games of the last 10 years. It is an excellent fucking game. An excellent game. All right, so just doing a little bit of checky check here. Sees the Twilight on both sides. Pretty mirrored builds. The name of the game is Tooth and Tail. It is an excellent RTS. Is it better than Grey Goo? Listen, is anything not better than Grey Goo? BTB. Grey Goo is one of the worst RTSs ever made. Absolutely shocking. Absolutely fucking shocking how bad it was. No, Tooth and Tail is legit, guys. Like, it is legit. It is one of the most innovative, fun, competitive RTS games I have ever played. I honestly loved it. I played a bunch of games on stream years ago against the top players. It was super fun. It was super fun. All right, anyways, enough of that. We have Blink on both sides. Oh, nothing's really happening. It's just Phoenixes just scouting each other. Tiberian Sun, no. No good. No good. Command and Conquer games aren't any good. Sorry. Dude, you will legit like Tooth and Tail. It's, like, so fun. Like, you can get really good at that game. Guys, Heroes of the Storm is clearly a better RTS than Dota. Come on. All right, so a little bit of pressure here from Nina. She's going to have to blink out, though. You got to be careful here. If Creator gets a volley, you're going to be in real big trouble. Because, like, if you get a volley and then your opponent blinks, then you blink and you get more volleys and you do moving shot. So you have to stay out of range of the first volley, basically, so that if they blink in, you can blink out, right? So then you stay away from them forever instead of losing multiple stalkers. So, you know, Nina playing right up there on the edge, trying to get some pressure on both sides, getting very quick third nexuses. Creator here. Well, Nina actually has, like, a very good amount of stalkers. Look at this. Going to catch a couple probes. I really like it. Goes after the shield battery. That's a really nice move. Oh, Creator with a little bit of counter harass, but, like, doesn't really micro it. Doesn't really micro it because we have another battle going on. So, both sides going to back up. Creator has a lot more on that production tab. That is for sure. Nina going to try to fill that out. All right, so yeah, all right. So sorry, I'm like kind of looking at this game. It feels a little bit weird the way that it's being played, right? Like Nina is super active on the map. You know, which is okay. Like you normally don't see one player this active, but she really focuses on the stalkers. And then you have Creator. And like he's adding in the immortals, right? It seems like his unit comp is always a little bit better balanced, but he's giving up like the whole map. But look, like he's getting his fourth nexus more quickly. And Nina could go down there right now and shut it down, for instance. Okay, that's good. Yeah, but there you go. See, that's the problem with that move. This is exactly what I was talking about before. And like we will get a blink, but then there's going to be a blink there from Creator as well. See? You can't let that happen. You just start to hemorrhage units at that point. And that was all to kill one sentry, right? Doesn't feel very good. A lot of gateways coming up. Charge as well. Nina on 60 probes against the 63 here of Creator. Archons are maybe going to end up being pretty key in this game. So Templar Archive is going to be important. Yeah, Nina throws one down. I don't believe, actually, that Creator has a Templar Archives at the moment. But again, going to be very important. Like, if you're both going to be going into charge lot here, the Archons are going to make quite a difference. Did you guys know that if an Immortal and an Archon attack each other, the Immortal wins? Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Doesn't get any plus damage. Wild. So Nina going to have that fourth base up, as is Creator. Nina does pop up the probes a little bit more here as well. Yeah, this feels like a game where you should really put every ounce of everything into Zealot Archon at this point. Put all your Chronos into +2. And yeah, like all your Chronos into +2 and all your money into Zealot Archon. Because like... this game could easily end in one engagement. Like, whoever wins this next engagement should be able to just take it. But the thing is, if, like, look at this. Where Nina's going, it looks like she's going to charge up into the Nexus. Like, see, whenever you see a building like that, you got to be careful about this, because you need your charge at the beginning of the battle to get the good engage, right? That's, like, very important. So you don't want to be charging onto things like a pylon or a Nexus. See, that's why you sit back, like Creator's back to the left side there, behind the Nexus, so that if the charge comes in, Creator charges over the top. Now, charge doesn't deal 8 impact damage like it used to. How insane was that we took that away and still it's fucking so good? But back then it was even more important, right? But here, still, it's just very important to get the engagement as you want it. So much of Protoss is your charge lots getting good connections and good surface area. It's a huge part of playing Protoss. I remember SOS gave an interview about that, about how that's everything for Protoss, is just like what the Zealots charge towards. And if they get good pairings when they charge, then you're going to win the battle. It's kind of wild when you think about it. Holy shit, what was that? What a weird engage there from Nina. Pulls back. You see this charge coming in, though, from Creator. Excellent charge. And throws Zealots into that fourth base during that. Super, super painful. Now, there are Zealots up in the fourth base of Creator during this as well, but definitely feels like Creator is winning on almost every front. And in fact, even over here, this attack hasn't done much to him yet. And he's going to be able to go up and parry this as well. Killed the probes over here for the most part, at least ran them out. Yeah, Creator takes a 50 supply advantage from that battle. Damn. Yeah, that's going to be a Creator victory, which means Creator is going to go the next round. Yeah, stuff like that can be tough. You know, you do want to do things like send some Zealots into different locations and whatnot. But the engage was wrong. It was like Nina walked up, surrounded the stalkers, and as soon as the charge went off, Creator blinked away, and then he came in with his charge and got the insane surface area where every Zealot is attacking, basically. And Nina's are in a clump because she was running away, so it's like half of her Zealots are attacking. And like when you, it's going to snowball at that point. It's just going to snowball at that point. So right now, of course, there is always the fact that if you can get up to a maxed army, maybe something can happen. And you know what? This is a good area to block Zealots. It's like very thin in here, and there's a decent amount of Archons. So let's see if Nina can make some sort of miraculous defense. But being down this much supply, you shouldn't expect it. That's for sure. Yeah, the Archon's starting to pop. Ooh! That was a sick disruptor flank. Really good disruptor flank. And suddenly, just like that, guys in the chat, this game is a lot more even now. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know, we talk about that a lot. The ultimate comeback unit is the disruptor. That comes in with a nice flank. We also had, like I was mentioning before, that kind of tight chamber with 5 Archons. So those were really important moments. And now Creator is like, well, shit. I have to go into disruptors now. Adding a second robo, adding the support bay, running away right now. Oh, you got to turn and fight that. You got to turn and fight that. Yeah. Good. I love it when people quickly make the right choice like that. It's like, oh, you're chasing? Nope, turn. We have an Immortal leading and everything. Perfect. Okay, so that's going to buy Creator enough time. If Nina had brought her entire army, like, I don't know, directly north, maybe she could have gotten a Nexus. But now Creator has been able to get some macro rounds up, and by the time anything seesaws to his side of the map, he's going to have disruptors out. So that's going to make his defensive capabilities way, way, way stronger than they are right now. Some good unit movement there from Creator. It's funny, we've seen it twice now. Whoever's attacked in with these large armies has had a very hard time. It's a funny way that PvP has evolved, honestly, because it went into like pure charge lot stuff. We used to have more disruptor-based play, more immortal-based play and stuff like that. And then it went super heavy charge lot because charge lot will just win battles anywhere open. And so you could just kind of take thirds and fourths with mass charge lot. But then it's like you have this mass charge lot and it's actually really hard to go into these chokes and kill somebody with them. And you'll take like these bad engages where your opponent is just sitting there defending and getting better surface area and stuff like that. So this is, you know, it gives us some of these later games where it's like, well, is anyone going to be able to kill each other? Both sides going to take gold bases. Nina takes hers out front, and Creator takes his in the more sneaky fashion behind. I don't think it makes that much of a difference since this is literally base like number 6 we're talking about, right? 3, 4, 5. No, I guess base number No, it is 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, 5 for Nina actually, and 6 for Creator. Okay, so that's the disparity there. That's kind of a big deal. Yeah, these Zealots gonna pick off that shield battery, kind of annoying. Creator does force a cancel there. The double disruptor from Creator. You know, when the disruptor first came out and it became a central point of these of PvP, it was so hilarious because every time you'd see people shoot out like 4 disruption balls, and then people just blink away, and it's like, what? You have to shoot one at a time. It was for years that was the case. It was so weird. Look at this. Half the probes going to the wrong nexus. LOL. Now, yeah, this is kind of a silly fight. Creator actually has massively better upgrades, by the way. 3-1 against just +2. That's a big difference. Now, of course, the disruptors could not give a shit about upgrades. That's the funny thing, right? Like, you get all these wonderful upgrades that Creator has gotten, and then disruptors are like, yeah, I don't care. Dark Shrine's on the way. Both sides finishing at almost exactly the same second. Third Robo coming up for Nina as well. Now, how many disruptors is too many disruptors? I think it's an important question. No one's figured it out yet, but, you know, obviously if you have a ton of disruptors, you can sit... Disruptors have a terrible time attacking each other. So you are going to hit a critical mass where you can actually kind of switch it up a little bit. Ooh, that was good by Nina. That was really good, splitting a few off to get the sentry. I like that very, very much. Now, DT's coming out, and they actually will turn the tides of this battle. Oh, shit! Oh! Disruptors, man. Some Star 2 action. Now, what I wanted to talk about there is, like, okay, so if you're sitting defensively, and you both have a lot of disruptors, disruptors can't attack into other disruptors well. Notice how DT Blink is being made and more DTs are being made. Now, Nina hasn't gotten DT Blink yet. She should, though. DT Blink sometimes can be utilized to snipe disruptors. That's a real thing. We don't see it generally nowadays because we almost never get into late game positions that look like this anymore. But once upon a time, again, this was almost standard, or was standard even in PvP. But either way, it's very hard, as you can see, attacking disruptors into disruptors. So you can get to a point here where you have enough disruptors and you're kind of sitting on a lot of bases where you could switch it up, right? You can go into things like air units. Like, you can go carriers in PvP. That is a real thing. We are in a wild game right now. Someone's asking, which is more broken, StarCraft 1 Reaver or StarCraft 2 Disruptor? Well, the Disruptor is, in my opinion, very poor unit design. I've been very straightforward with this from, like, day one of Disruptor. But I think most people agree with me that it's, like, the fact that it can do 0 or it can kill your whole army in 2 seconds is so stupid. I don't think that's good unit design. It's just, it seems silly to me. Yeah, I don't know. Whereas the Reaver is excellent unit design. It's too strong, but it's excellent unit design. It's like all skill. Unless you're an ape, and then you just ape it, and like you're like, I don't know, my units are good. But anyways, right now, a lot of disruptors going back and forth. You can see it's just zoning shots going out. That's just generally how it goes. A nice snipe there by Creator. The DTs are ruining a lot of that. Meanwhile, Nina killing a base. Oh, holy crap, that was so many disruptors. That's just like a lack of attention there for a moment, because obviously you can just click away. But yeah. Creator, he has a lot of nexuses, but losing that one is a bit painful. Dude, this is a crazy, crazy game right now. What are... No. Like, if you get a giant shot on disruptors, you may be able to go kill. There is that possibility. Okay, so Nina right now pushing into, like, the main base. And to be in a position like this, again, attacking with the disruptors, it doesn't matter if they're in your base or in their base. This is really, really hard to do now. Right now, Creator comes up, and honestly, you could warp in DTs and kill everything right now. There's like, no detection in here. Holy shit, that was a good disruptor ball. Nina doing a very, very good job with this to start. But there are those DTs, see? Yeah, an observer flew over, and he realized, oh my god. He realized that there was no observer in here, right? So the DTs can absolutely clean that up. Did you guys know that there was this very, very, very brief period where DT Phoenix existed in this matchup? Craziest thing. Just flying around with Mass Phoenix and going in with DT. This was way back in the beginning. Anyways, Nina coming up here, trying to kill one of these bases that's really on her side of the map. Still very much better upgrades here for Creator. Has an additional 2 armor upgrades. The Charge Lot's doing a pretty damn good job in there, but with double Archon, you are going to have to pull that back. Creator has a lot of army bleeding down. Once again, up 50 supply. I don't think Nina's going to be able to take such a good engage this time. GG. GG's. Gong gong. And Creator will take down Nina 2-1. A very good series between those two. Very good series. Didn't get to see game 1, but that was solid.